further ado, we would like to start the discussion. As IIUM is a supportive partner on sustainable development goals, and our topic, which is implementation of Zakat through Wakalah and expression in microfinance, is aligned with FDG 1, stated as 0 poverty, to create a sustainable future by eradicating extreme poverty across the globe. So Zakat is compulsory to be under all Muslims' obligation, as it purifies our wealth, and every sustenance that God blesses us with, there is a share of other people's sustenance. So by paying Zakat, we already perform our duties to the community. Meanwhile, Wakalah is defined as a contract in which a party gives another permission to do certain well-defined litigation on his behalf, whereby the Zakat collector, which is Amin, is one party that implements the Wakalah contract, and Islamic microfinance provide vital financial services to people and micro businesses that would not otherwise be able to access them, and the certain sources of funds from the microfinance is Zakat. So before we start to explain the issue in enhancing Zakat collection and the distribution of Zakat, so I would like to share the comparison between Zakat and tax. So in the context of ethical foundation of Zakat is the quantity or the kind of money deducted from particular wealth categories when it reach a particular amount, which is called nisab, at a particular time. So meanwhile, taxation can be defined as a compulsory payment to a government based on the holding of a tax base, and taxation was imposed by the state government. So the second comparison in the legality context, which is Zakat, is fardu ain for all Muslims, and taxpayer has the freedom to manage his tax affair and avoid paying taxes. So the last comparison, which is in the aspect of the distribution, is the payment of Zakat is distributed among the 8 Aslam that are mentioned in the Quran. As for that, is managed by government arrangement, and it focuses more on financial national and expenses of the development of a state. Major discussion is about the enhancing Zakat collection through developing strategies and procedures to increase Zakat collection and disbursement method, and strategies have been used to increase Zakat collection through an initiative implemented successfully is the Zakat Wakalah Point by the PPZ for distribution to eligible Aslam. PPZ and Mawid is to create a structure for the new program expansion of the evaluation capabilities, which is the collaboration between PPZ and Mawid. So Mawid will provide a Wakalah appointment letter to the candidate and hold a seminar to explain the distribution procedure. Remember that the recipient will not be permitted to reapply for the following year if the Wakalah distribution report is not submitted. So this is the flow for the Wakalah Zakat program by PPZ Mawid that I have been mentioned before, that enhancing the Zakat fund or increase the Zakat collection. The detail of the flow of Wakalah Zakat between penggunaan Zakat and the Islam is firstly, the Zakat payer pays the Zakat to the PPZ. And secondly, the PPZ acknowledge the payment method and extend Wakalah request to Mawid. The third, Mawid approval and transfer the reimbursed money to the Zakat payer based on the proportion of qualified refund for each category. Fourth, the Zakat payer disburse his written Zakat to PPZ Wakaf through a registered agent or representative of the organization, and the organization must be registered with the Register of Society, and the group must be registered with the state's Islamic Religious Department or Council or the Ministry of Education Malaysia for the group that give assistance to the welfare home, Hafiz, and religious institution, which is within 1 year of receiving the appointment letter. The agent or representative, which is Wakil, must submit to Mawid a report indication the distribution of Zakat alternative are available to this group, which is 25% of the total Zakat payment. If the amount paid falls between 25,000 ringgit and 99,999 ringgit, which is 37.5% of the total Zakat payment. If the amount paid falls between 100,000 and 999,999 ringgit, and 50% of the total Zakat payment if the amount paid exceeds 1 million ringgit. So a Zakat payer, we learn more about the idea of Aslam, the amount of given limit, and we receive help from trained officers to make sure that Zakat is distributed with the Aslam approval when we attempt a program run by Mawid officials. And the program acknowledge payer the procedure and distribution of Zakat payment they want to execute as long as the assistance given does not surpass 50% of the Zakat Wakalah fund collected. The Mawid has allowed flexibility about aid given to non-Muslim through dakwah and disaster relief. So the benefit of the collaboration between the public and private partnership for Zakat collection, which is Pusat Pengurutan Zakat and Majlis Agama Islam dan Persekutuan, which is to help to achieve the goal of Islamic social finance, which is to lessen society poverty. Attract zakat based disburse and distribute their entire zakat to their designated Aslam. Is 8 Aslam. Poor, fakir, miskin, amil, gharimi, fisabilillah, riqab. It's all from thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Exploring of first and solution improving the zakat distribution process. Our first stop is to address the issue of concerning of the zakat distribution process. This challenges can significantly hinder the effectiveness of the entire system. The first issue we are encountering is the 2% of the zakat related to problems that are not affected the distribution process. This problem is based on the incomplete data records photographic. Additionally, the weaknesses of the staff members among the zakat distribution can lead to ineffective distribution. A lack of the workforce compound with the challenge faced in ensuring the poor is needed the most. However, when there are also have solutions. One effective effort is the implementation of the Wakalah contract. This contract is involved in 3 pillars, which is al-Wakil, al-Wakil, al-Muwakil. Through this contract is to representative authority over the zakat distribution to explain why the Tabarah Hartanah Berhad PHB serve as agent for the market. And the Amanah Hartanah Bumi Putra PHB pays the zakat and the PHB execute the Wakalah on it. This process is involved in applying for the approval, reimbursement, and ultimate the distributing of zakat funds as the market representative. The beauty of the Wakalah zakat model is global impact under the business category, ensuring the expansion of the program on the international scale. The overseas zakat Wakalah fund, a 4-person zakat committee is established. Their responsibility includes reviewing the application, seeking the approval, and allocating the funds to authorized Aslam. Now let's talk through the application process for the zakat distribution. Firstly, the journey begins with the letter of the application to PHB. Unlike the dry gate template, it is flexible approach allows that candidate to tailor their letters to individual needs aligned with the market standard. Number 2, each application is rigorously assessed to ensure the compliance with the market criteria. Instead, discussion as determined as eligibility of the candidate of zakat funds. Number 3 is qualify the qualifications process for approval from the upper management, ensuring a true hierarchical review process. Number 4 is application not meeting the criteria. Reach the end of the process, highlight the importance of the meeting such standards. Number 5 is for case of uncertainty, PHB contacts the market for the clarification following market events. Eligible, the application are forwarded for the upper management approval, and ineligible, number 8 in the applications are terminated. And number 9 is when the senior management approves the application members of the zakat committee process. And number 10 is just allocate the zakat fund to the Aslam. Finally, the committee reports on the distribution to market, ensuring the transparency and accountability. In the conclusion, the Wakalah zakat model amplified by PHB demonstrates a robust and effective solutions to overcome the distribution challenge. Now we proceed to the benefit of the zakat Wakalah process employed by the PHB. Pertumbuhan hartanah berhad let's divide right into the benefits. One of the challenges faced by the zakat institution is limited distribution area for obtaining the Aslam. In the case of PHB, however, zakat Wakalah process allows for more extensive, while the zakat collection may be limited to federal territory of PHB distribution Aslam to Wakalah to enable the distribution of the zakat to qualify the Aslam anywhere. Yes, that are included international reach, even the place like Palestine. Internationally, PHB collaborate with authorities, non-government organizations, which is NGOs such as Palestine, who request for the zakat to aid the Aslam in the Palestine. The Wakalah contact to ensure that the system reach even overseas Aslam. For the number 2, now let's talk about the perceptions of the community. To the incentive, like the ratio manja dawajah that the community is primarily Muslim nationwide. Yes, the first time look at how the zakat money is used. This is help to disperse unfounded the allegations against the zakat organizations. Personal connections, my witnesses the struggles and the choice of the Aslam. The community divided a personal connections. This is realistic to approach foster a deeper understanding of significance of the zakat, raising the awareness and the commitment to supporting the Aslam. Now let's discuss about the impact on the PHB Wakalah process based on zakat payment of the business, making it attractive by the Muslim investor. This unique approach eliminates the concerns about the zakat when investing in HB units. The outsource the zakat money benefiting within Aslam nationwide. It is increased the HB value and attract more investors. This is distributive approach benefit the entire country, creating a positive impact. More investors mean the increase the profit potential for the HB. In conclusion, the zakat Wakalah process not only facilitates effective distribution but also the strengthen community bonds, and they contribute the overall success of organization like Pertubuhan Hartanah Berhad. Let's move on to the conclusion. We dig into the profound the impact of the Wakalah in Zakat and microfinance, exploring how this Islamic financial concept has become a catalyst for positive change in abating poverty. Let's conclude our discussion by reflecting on the transformative potential of the Wakalah. As we have seen, the Wakalah has emerged as a crucial mechanism for the Zakat distribution. Traditionally, method often face challenge. In example 1, the partnership between PPZ and MAEP is exemplified how the collaboration can enhance the Zakat collection by implementing the strategic collection method. They have not only achieved their goal, but they have also fostered a strong relationship between the Zakat payer and the institutions. This collaborative aligns with the broader objective of Islamic social finance to reduce the poverty among the society. As the program continues to positive result, it reinforces the nation just as initiative should the perceive until they are no longer necessary. The success achieved by PPZ and the MAEP is as a testament. Their success serves as an inspiration for the business seeking or to make a positive impact. To further enhance the Zakat distribution, various measures can be implemented. These include the fostering collaboration between the stakeholders, embracing the innovative approach, and ensuring a sustainable economy through the productive Zakat. The goal is to break the Asnaf free from the Asnaf and promoting the self-sufficient and the sustainable economic growth. In the conclusion, the implementation of the Wakalah in Zakat and microfinance have innovative approach to poverty reduction. This approach to tap into the human potential, creativity, and resourcefulness of the initiative have a reduced non-poverty and sustainable goal also. As we continue to include the Zakat in the programs, aim to reducing the poverty toward the sustainable and empower the future for all. Statement to the effectiveness of the Wakalah in achieving the tangible outcomes. And the compiling example comes from the PHP Wakalah distribution business that sets a precedent for other enterprise. PHP showcased the potential for the businesses to contribute meaningfully to poverty reduction through the innovative Wakalah approach.